We got some returning young men and women. We got some new young men and women here, and you got me. So sorry about that. 2 out of 3 is not bad. Let's start by telling you what Action Team is. Who am I going to pick on today? No. Casey, come here. Casey, come here. Hurry up. People are waiting. Let's give Casey a big round of applause. All right, stand here. Stand. Don't move. Okay, what is Action Team, you say? Well, Action Team is turn around. A youth volunteer organization affiliated with Major League Baseball and Volunteers of America. Now beat it. Who's new here? Who has not seen our performance? You all were here before? Oh, we got some new faces. Oh, awesome. All right, I am blessed to be a teacher right next door at Manatee School for the Arts. It's just a stone's throw, or if I'm throwing, it's 5 stones throws, because I can't throw. Wow, tough crowd. All right, and all of these students are students at Manatee School for the Arts. They're awesome, they're amazing, they're so talented. There's things that they could do that I can only accept for Francisca, Franny, whatever her name is. Seriously, they are really, really, really talented. We actually have a performance coming up. If you can, please, just come on over to Manatee School for the Arts. We're doing Into the Woods. Anybody know when that is?
19th, 20th, 21st.
19th, 20th, and 21st. I knew you guys would know that. It's amazing. I saw a little rehearsal last night, and wow, can our kids sing? They're so amazing. Every time I see them, I'm like, wow, I get to watch this for free. That's really cool. So we are going to do our performance today. We're going to do it every month, I believe. I don't know the schedule, but I'm guessing that we're going to do it a lot. Because we love coming here so much, and you guys are awesome, and you're amazing. What else is coming up? Oh, October 27th, which is a Friday before Halloween, if you guys can. We have an event right next door at Manatee School for the Arts that you definitely are going to want to come to. It's called Food for the Souls, and it is a big Halloween party. We have, haunted house. We have games. We have face painting. We have dunk tanks. Mr. Bennett's going to get dunked every moment, I hope. We have prizes. We have costume contests. It's huge. It's open to the general public. We're hoping to get upwards to 1,000 people right next door. It's going to be the biggest event in MSA history. It's going to be huge, but it's not going to be the biggest event for long because we got another event coming up that's going to be even bigger. It's called MSA Rocks, and that will be April 14th at Sutton Street Park. If you guys can, come on over. We're going to have basically performances. Our kids are going to perform all day long, well, for 3 hours. And unfortunately, I'll be there too, but you'll get through that. So that's going to be a big event. Also, Food for the Souls, it doesn't cost you any money. It's free. What we are doing is we are trying to raise canned foods to feed the homeless in Palmetto. Yeah. So it's just 1 can to come in, a can to play games, and a can for photo booths, and 1 or 2 cans for the haunted house. It's going to be really cool. So last year we raised over 4,000 cans to feed the homeless. That was pretty good, don't you think? Because I did. But we're really proud of that. We help out the mayor all the time. We just cleaned up all the parks in Palmetto last week. Last week? Yeah, last week. And the guys went through 5 gallons of blue paint, which I don't know how. There was a lot of painting to do, yeah, there was. So we cleaned up the parks, and we're performing here today. We have a bunch of big events coming up that I just told you about. We're busy every weekend. Every weekend we're doing something. once a month we're here, so we're really happy to do that. As far as today, we got some singers that are going to come up and sing for you guys today, and I don't know what else we got. We kind of wing it.
Yeah.
We don't have rehearsals. What's that? Rehearsals is stupid.
Yeah,
So-
that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, it probably would be a good idea. So that's also a testament to how awesome these young men and women are, because they just come up and do it. I just like, okay, come do something. And just off the top of their head, they're gonna do things, which is pretty cool. I don't know how they do it, but they're really talented. So, what else did I miss, Queenie? We're having a car wash. We're having a car wash next month, and that's going to be in Palmetto. It's on the corner of 301 and 41. There's a Discount Auto Parts, and I'm going to bring a flyer over so that you guys can see that, and I'll bring the flyers for Food for Souls and MSA Rocks too. So that'll be really good. So please come to those events, and then you come in, you say, hey, I know these people. They perform for us. So cool. And we're going to give them lots of cans,
Yeah.
which is weird. All right, Casey, you ready? Where's that? Okay. All right, we're going to do our first performance, and we saved the worst for first. I'm sorry. He'll be good, but I'm in it. So, my condolences. We're going to do the, here. We're going to do our performance that we did our last time we were here, which was like 5 months ago, 4 months ago. Who's on first? Abbott Costello, who's on first? Okay? You're on the right.
Always right.
Okay, so imagine that he's Bud Abbott. Anybody remember Bud Abbott? Raise your hand if you remember Bud. Good, ooh, cool. Raise your hand if you remember Lou Costello. That's me. That's me. So concentrate on him, because that's good acting, and just ignore everything I do.
Don't worry, you can. We do.
All right. Bud, I love baseball. When we get to St. Louis, will you tell me the guys' names on the team so that when I see them in St. Louis ballpark, I'll be able to know those fellas?
All right, but strange as it may seem, they give ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
You mean funny names?
Nicknames, pet names. Now, on the St. Louis team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellas on the St. Louis team.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Do you know the fellas' names?
Yes.
Well, then who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean, the fella's name playing first.
Who is on first?
The fella playing first base for St. Louis.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
Well, what are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
Well, I'm asking you, who's on first?
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who is on first?
Have you got a first baseman on first?
Sir.
Well, then who's playing first?
Absolutely.
When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. And
Who?
why not? Yes.
So who gets it?
Why shouldn't it? Sometimes his wife comes down to collect it.
His wife?
Well, she should be able to.
Whose wife?
Yes. After all, the man earns it.
Who does?
Absolutely.
All I'm trying to find out is who's the guy's name on first base.
Oh, no. What is second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Well, just don't go changing anyone around.
I'm not changing nobody.
Now take it easy.
What's the guy's name on first base?
No, what's on second?
Not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Oh, he's on third. We're not talking about him.
How did I get to third base?
You mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
No, who's playing first?
Stay off of first, will ya?
Well, what do you want me to do?
Now, what's the guy's name on third base?
No, what's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Oh, he's on third.
There he goes. Back to third base again. Line.
Well, I can't change their names.
Will you please stay on third base?
What is the fellow's... My bad, I can't read. Please, now what do you want to know?
What's the fella's name on third base?
I'm not... What is the fellow's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
Third base.
All right, look. Do you have an outfield?
Oh, sure.
What's the left fielder's name?
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then who's playing left field?
No, who's playing first?
Stay out of the infield.
Don't mention any names out there.
I want to know the fella's name in left field.
What is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. Now, do you got a left fielder?
Absolutely.
What's his name?
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's center field.
Wait a minute. All right. You got a pitcher on the team.
Wouldn't this be a fine team without a pitcher?
I don't know. Tell me the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you right now.
Well, then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time? What time tomorrow?
What time what?
What time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's pitching?
What? Who is not pitching? Who is on
I'll
first?
break your arm if you tell me who's on first.
Then why are you up here in Manatee?
I want to know the pitcher's name.
What's on second?
I don't know. Third base. Look. You got a catcher.
Well, yes.
What's
we
the
got it.
catcher's name?
Today.
Today. And tomorrow's pitching.
Now you got it.
Oh, that's great. All we got is a couple days on the team.
Well, I can't help it, all right? What do you want me to do?
All right, you got a catcher.
Yes,
All right, I'm a good catcher too, you know.
I know that.
I am.
Yeah, you're a good catch.
I would like to play for the St. Louis team.
Well, I might arrange that.
And I would like to catch. Now, me being a good catcher, tomorrow's pitching on the team, and I'm catching.
Yes,
All right, so tomorrow throws the ball, and the guy bunts the ball.
yes.
Now, when he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I want to throw the guy out at first base. So I pick up the ball, and I throw it to who?
Now that's the first thing you said, right?
I don't even know what I'm talking about!
That's all you have to do.
It's to throw the ball to first base.
Yes,
Now, who gets it?
naturally.
Who has it?
Naturally.
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 Okay. No. So I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
No, you don't. You throw the ball to first base.
And who gets it?
Naturally.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
You don't. You throw it to who?
Naturally.
Well, that's it. Say it that way.
That's what I said!
No, you didn't.
I said I throw the ball to naturally.
No, you throw it to who?
Naturally.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So I get the ball, first base, and naturally gets it.
No, you throw the ball to first base.
And who gets it?
Naturally.
That's what I'm saying!
I like her.
All right. So I get the ball and I throw it to naturally.
No, you throw it to who?
Naturally.
Joke.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying!
Now don't get
excited.
Now don't get
You
excited.
said joke. You said something else. Say
I
joke.
did.
You did
I
not.
throw the ball to first base.
Then who gets
He
it?
better get it.
Now, don't get too excited. Take it easy. Be nice to the folks here.
Now, I throw the ball to first base, and whoever it is drops the ball. So the guy runs to second. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to I don't know. I don't know throws it back to tomorrow. Triple play.
Could be, could be.
Another guy gets up and hits a long fly ball to because. Why? I don't know. He's on third, and I don't give a darn.
What was that?
I don't give a darn.
Oh, that's a shortstop.
Ah! Hey! We're done, thank you. Thank you. That was awesome by him. All right.
He carried him everywhere. He can barely
I'm
read
back.
his lines. I should just go sit.
I can't get into bed.
You're fine, stay right there. You're good.
Thank you.
All right, who's next?
Marius. What?
Marius! Hey, let's give Marius a big round of applause. All right, this is Marius Torres. He was my student, and I almost wrote referrals on him every single day because he didn't know how to stop talking. But he grew up to be a good guy, I think.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Casey, where's the bat?
The jury's still
Where's
out.
It's on the table. You blind?
He's gonna hit you over the head.
Marius always comes to performances, but I try to mess with him as much as I can, and he doesn't like that, but I still do it.
Good.
So, Marius, tell them your name, Marius.
What's my name?
What?
What's your name?
No, what's on second?
What are you going to be performing today?
Last minute decision. Just like everything in Action Team. I'll be performing a song called Count on Me by Bruno Mars, because it's the first thing that came to mind.
Okay. All right. Let's pay attention and do it up, Marius.
Okay, hold up.
Where's he going? He's leaving.
Okay, good.
Come on, give some love.
I'm just gonna do it without music, because who needs music?
No.
Not for chunks.
Are you still mad at me?
If you want, you can use my phone. I don't know where it is.
Well, how can I use the phone?
I have lyrics.
No?
All right.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song
No.
beside you. And if you ever thought how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me. Like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, you can count on me, 'cause I can count on you.
That's Mario. Tied for first for favorite student. With everyone else. There was something else I forgot that was coming up. Oh, we were just on a national radio talk show, and we actually mentioned you guys. We got on a talk show with George Brand. If anybody remembers ESPN Sports Center, he was an original anchor, and he got up and talked about us and said, well, what do you do? And then we said, we go to Riviera Palms. We go to Riviera Palms and we perform, and we told them all about you guys, and they were really impressed. And they said, hey, that's really cool. Next time we'll try to get baseball players. So I'm in the works right now trying to get a baseball player. I'm trying to get Evan Longoria, actually, who's the star for the Tampa Bay Rays. And hopefully next time we perform, he'll be sitting right in the back, and maybe we'll get him to perform. And I'll let one of you throw a baseball at him. Just hit him. No, that wouldn't be good.
No.
All right, who's next? Come on up. Next. Is that all right? Is that all right? Yeah, you go after them. Okay. Okay, coming up to the stage, this is the stage now, is our two fine individuals, and I don't think they know each other at all. This is the first time they've ever met. Can you tell everyone your first and last name, Lori?
Regina Palanzi.
No, I knew it. All right, and can you tell everyone your first and last name, Francisca?
Regina Palanzi.
They're sisters, for crying out
I'm
loud.
Lori Ann, actually.
Lori Ann and Fran. What's your name? Franny? These two young ladies were here last year and performed for you guys, and Franny actually graduated, and she's still coming back and helping out you guys, and I think that's really, really, really awesome. These kids, they don't stop volunteering. I have, Franny's got just one of many, many, many students that come back and perform and go to all of our events. So it's a lifetime of volunteering. So these kids are amazing in so many ways, even after they graduate, which I think is really cool. Sorry to mess with your timing and all, but it's pretty awesome. And I think you should be commended for that. Franny is graduated. She's right now working for NASA, building space engines to Mars, I think. And Lori will graduate this year. Oh my gosh, this year. I taught Lori in 6th grade when she was that tall. And she's graduating.
No, I was this tall.
Yeah, you were. Lori's going to graduate, and then she's gonna make bombs to take down Franny's trip to Mars. So that's kind of funny. All right, what are you guys going to do today?
Improv.
You are going to improv. Oh, wow, I don't know what it's going to be. All right, let's give him a big round of applause. All right, go ahead. Good applause.
You can put your paw out.
Hi, Regina Flangy. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Regina. Flangy.
Nancy.
Flangy. F-A-L-A-G-E-S. Do you mean like the bones on the pictures? What is that called? Oh, that's my name. Hi, Regina Flangy. You just said that. Yeah. What's your name? Funny enough, Regina too. But it's not a weird last name that's yours. Flangy runs in my family. There are 17 phalanges over 17 centuries. Got a phalange. Have you ever heard microphalange? Telephalange? No. Well, how about cranium phalange? Did you just say cranium? Cranium phalange. He's my uncle. Are you just talking about like body parts and bones and? No, that's no names. Well, you see, this person right here, Regina Flangy. Regina Flangy. She's weird. I don't even believe that that's her real name. I've got the same name, Regina. That's a nice freak. So, Regina. I have this most amazing app, and it's called Hello, non-sponsorship. Oh, I love that song. It's an app. I love Adele. Hello? It's me. I've been wondering. I've been looking to your eyes, and I can see the beauty. Don't touch me! Oh, but then I didn't know you were, I didn't know you were claustrophobic. I don't know you, and you're touching me. No. Oh, we known each other for years, Dana. Oh, really? Explain. We met at a Walmart. Walmart? At a Walmart. Which one? The one on Cortez. I don't go to that one. Really? I'm sure. And who's the girl that looks just like you? There's a lot of people that look like other people. No, there isn't. Prove it. You walk at the Walmart on Cortez. I saw you putting grapes on the shelf. I am not here. Same. Come on.
Franny and Laurie, Scandalitos. Scandalitos squared. Yeah, you know, every time I see students that graduate and come back, it's really cool. And I can't, you know, I know I keep harping on it, but it tells us that we're doing something right. If they don't have to volunteer, I mean, she doesn't get any community service hours, and the kids need $100 to get a scholarship. So, and they get community service hours from me for everything they do, including this performance. And she doesn't get anything, but she still comes, and she comes here for you guys. She doesn't come here for me. She doesn't even know my name, probably. So I think that's really so awesome that these young kids, you know, kids today, oh, they don't listen and they're on their phone all the time, but then you got Lori.
What?
And you have Franny that take Saturdays off to come and perform for you guys. They don't even know you, really. That's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna put a little